I still can't believe I didn't put two and two together while I was out there. Probably because I wasn't feeling very good. I was sick, hurting, aggravated, irritated. I was emotionally charged, yes. That's why I didn't put it together. But, I mean, you see what happened to that state. And guess where most of those little fuckheads lived? Asheville. That's right. That's right. That's where they all live. That run that little fucking shit heap where they charge wealthy parents 30,000 fucking dollars to throw their kids in the fucking woods to live on tuna and chicken packets, peanut butter, and fucking trail mix. Digging holes to shit in. To subject their children to being misled to injury due to lack of forethought, foresight, for consideration, for everything. And that was one of my big issues too. Do not send children out to follow people who don't even know where the fuck they are going, what they are doing themselves. Right? Like, oh, my foot's swollen. Today's a great day to fucking cross that river, yes? No, it's not. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's not make things worse than what they already are. Yeah. Like, I can't. I can't with people. Now, I did also see something else very interesting. Now, this was with my usual group, right? The group that I work with the most. Um, there was a piece of shit instructor that made it his mission to cause as much pain to the children as possible. Yes, very it irritated me. Yes, I called him out on it. Yes, I did. Of course. I mean, there's a reason these people don't like me. So, anyways, what did he do that night? So, staff has to sleep under one tarp. Yes. And they had their shit so spread out that there was absolutely nowhere for me to fucking sleep under it. So it happened multiple times. Now I have a poncho that turns into an emergency tarp, so I am uh, not above using it, and I am not above going and taking one of our other camp. I am not above a fucking self-found solution. Okay, we do this shit for a fucking living. Okay. So, anyways, get that taken care of. Blah blah blah. Lay down, go to sleep. What do I see in my sleep? A long table. Have you ever seen that video, Black Hole Sun, where their mouths are like really weird and shit? Like the demon face syndrome, yes. So I see people like that sitting at a fucking table, one with glasses, and then I see like the rainbow, like a rainbow color or whatever. And I said to them, you cannot do something or blah, blah, blah because I am a citizen, yes? But Nibiru was specifically mentioned in that. And when I tell you that the fucking weird-faced woman that I fucking saw the night before was the same fucking woman that would show up at our fucking site to do testing. To do testing. Like intelligence testing on these boys. On one of the boys, and I sat in on the whole thing. My fucking mind was blown. Now, I did have one instructor there that I really liked and that I vibed with 100%, Ben. So I did have conversation with Ben about this. Like, but I'll be damned if that exact fucking woman did not fucking show up to fucking test one of our boys. And I was sitting in on this, and I just thought, because this was the boy that the fuckhead that I didn't like, who was out to hurt the boys or make it unnecessarily hard for them. Yes, like the max hike, because we have 90-liter bags, or I had a 90-liter bag. I think theirs is like 85, like minimum 85 liters. Actually, maybe theirs was higher. I'm not sure, but it's a big pack. And if you know backpacking packs, you know that's a big fucking pack. And they were full to the brim on the outside, inside, full. You could not carry any more shit on it if you were a fucking camel. So, anyways, he decides one night, he says, "Oh, I'm gonna hike these boys sick tomorrow." And the very first night there, I read over all the kids' paperwork and shit, right? And I said, "Oh, I'm not going to say his name, but we'll call him." No, we won't call him anything. We'll just say the boy. So, he has had a neck injury. He's had, and I have had a neck surgery. So I know, okay, about this. But he also had polio. So he struggles already with walking. Yes. This day, this fuckhead decides to hike all of the boys 6 fucking miles. And this is not fucking flat terrain. This is absurdly ridiculous terrain. Okay? So the next day, we get up. Now, I'm talking about the boy that they came in and tested intelligence-wise. Next day, we get up. We have to move. The agreement with the national park is that you have to move camp every couple of days just to keep the environment as it is, right? So you're not there disrupting it for too long of a period, because when people stay in locations for a real long time, tend to disturb the nature, So anyways, we get up and we're going hiking, and this kid goes and throws up at the mere mention of it. And then his stomach is upset, so he's with diarrhea in the fucking woods now. He is traumatized. So, good job, fuckhead, is what I'm thinking. Good job, you fuckhead, for doing this to him. So, anyways, we go about and I called him out on it. I did. But I was sitting in the car with him while he was being tested, and that boy was so fucking smart. I mean, he was smart. He was answer mathematical questions from his head smart. Super smart. Well, anyways, we get back to camp, and I am with our bosses and whatnot, and I call asshole out, in front of our bosses, the other bosses that stay like at base or whatever, like, and explain what was done. Or no, this is what happened. We went back, right? And that kid was on a no hike, um, no bag carry uh, thing from the doctor. So he couldn't carry a bag, he couldn't hike, which meant that because this wasn't a big group, right? And you all get the same, all groups get the same gear, same amount of gear. It's a lot of fucking gear. So now that Mr. Fuckhead decided he wanted to do something out of the wrong intention, fucking hurt this kid, now our boys and us have to carry parts of their camp on top of our own camp gear, right? The shit that we already have to carry. So we're carrying twice the fucking load because this fuckhead could not navigate his way out of a fucking paper bag as far as shit that makes sense. And so I was obviously irritated, and I cut loose on my thought process and how all of this could have been prevented, but because he wanted to do things out of the wrong reason and blah blah blah, here we are. And so they decided that since I was so direct, that they would send me to North Carolina. And then all of that shit happened with North Carolina. And now all of that shit happened with North Carolina. Yeah. And all that shit happened to Asheville. So, I mean, it's who's pulling hairs here? And you know, after I fucking quit or whatnot, they said they wanted to fucking try to use their little brainwash, like mind control on me and be like, well, eventually you can apologize. And that was where the fucking conversation ended. I said, apologize? I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not in the fucking wrong. What are you talking about? I will eventually apologize. No, you will fucking apologize to me because I am not in the fucking wrong here. You fucking cocksuckers. You fucking cocksuckers. Asheville was wiped the fuck out. How are you doing, buddy? You've got all the gear. You've got all the stuff to make it work. Shouldn't hear any complaints out of any of you fuckheads, should I? No. No. What? Oh, the water isn't any good, huh? That's sad. Oh, there's chemicals. That's so sad. That's so sad. I feel for you. I feel for you. Truly, I do. Maybe at some point you can apologize, yes? And that was that.